have an amazing person here with us. This person is so sweet. This person is amazing. I've known her my whole life, and she came to the hospital when I was born, and her sisters and her mom all sang a song to me, and it was beautiful. And well, you've shown me the video before, so that's how I remember. That's how I remember, but it was really beautiful, and that was so special. But here we have Kolbie Levins.
Hello. So happy to be here.
Yay, I'm so glad. I'm so glad you're here. You
Me
guys, she is amazing musician, friend. I mean, she does everything for everyone. She's just the sweetest. She's written a musical before. I mean, that's amazing. I actually have a few questions about that. So
Really? All right.
How is it writing a musical? Is it stressful, or is it kind of just like once you get it, chill? Like, how is that?
Definitely. Well, like when you start off, I started off with a story in my head, like an idea, and I really originally started just planning out the story, and then since I like to write songs, like typically I'll start with the tune and like how I want it to sound and how do I want people to feel when they hear the song, you know? Do I want them to cry or like to smile?
Yeah.
So then I'm like, okay, so then this song will be an upbeat or a happy song, you know? So I kind of did that with each of the parts of my story and applied it to all the little chapters, and then made the musical.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
And what was extra fun about that musical for me was I got to be in it. It was awesome. But it was really fun. It was a really fun show, and I think the meaning was really special. And if you don't mind, if you could tell them what it was kind of about and everything.
Yeah, it was about an orphan girl who grows up in a small town off of the coast in Maine, and she just is really wanting to have an adventure and find her true family because she's grown up in the same small town like her whole life. So Kolbie was one of her friends in the orphanage. So in the story, she played as one of her friends. So basically this girl, the character goes all the way to France to find her family, and then once she finds them, she kind of starts realizing like she had family back where she used to live because they took care of her so well. Like they were her real home. So even though she found her true family, they loved her and everything, but they supported her to come back home where she had been raised because she was so loved and taken care of there as well that they had become part of their family. So
it's just so special, and all the music was beautiful. I mean, it was amazing, and I love that. Do you prefer just like going and singing out in public, writing musicals and kind of seeing other people do the work, or do you like to do the work? Basically, I guess is what I'm asking.
Yeah, I actually like to be the one watching. Like I like writing the songs, and I do enjoy performing because that's what I do often, but my true joy is when I can write stuff and see other people sing it.
Yeah, and I love that because I think you're very talented at both things. And that's just awesome. How old were you when you like first singing and performing and everything?
Yeah, I was like 8 actually.
Wow.
So my parents gave me like a little violin. They were like, we're going to teach you how to play music, and like, so I just started playing, and I wrote my first song when I was like 9 or 10, I think. So, and I've been performing ever since then.
That's amazing. That's a long time, and you've been sticking to it. So that's awesome.
Getting old.
No, you're not old. Who has been your biggest influence to do all of this, to sing, to perform, and to want to do this?
I think a mixture of people. Like definitely probably my dad and mom have been the biggest like impact on me because I grew up with them. But there's lots of different like singers and stuff, like Stevie Wonder. You've probably heard some of his music.
I love
like there's just some musicians out there that like I hear their music and I'm like, that's what I want to do too for other people, like, you know. So a mixture.
That's special. Yes. What is your proudest moment that you've had in this whole career kind of thing?
I think it was definitely when I wrote the musical. I think that was like one of the best, like, it really showed what I liked to other people, more so than just performing something really well, like, because I think that is what I enjoy the most, like I said. So like, you know, I think that was probably my most like proud moment of like, oh, I really did what I wanted to do, and other people came to see it. And so
that's special. Yeah. Have you ever considered stopping singing or anything?
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I don't take care of my voice and just myself, I get so burnt out. So right now I'm kind of in the season where I'm only doing like 2 shows a month. So it just kind of helps me remember like why I do it, and like, you know, kind of get the love back for it. Because it does get so tiring sometimes.
I think all actors and actresses have to go through that feeling.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
I know you've done a lot of musical theater. Is there a favorite role or that character that you like to play?
Yeah. When I was Mary Poppins in Mary Poppins, that was probably my favorite that I've done, because I was Mrs. Potts in Beauty and the Beast too, and that was fun. But I think I was really able to be more myself as Mary Poppins, so it was like easier to play as her, you know.
You've got to be Maria next. Like, you're
I
so
would
Maria.
love to do that.
Yeah, somebody put her as Maria, right?
Yes.
Like, she was made to be Maria.
What is your dream show or role?
Probably Maria Von Trapp.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. I've always wanted to do that show with you and like your sisters and everything, and you could be Maria, and then we could all be like the next act. It would be so cute.
Yes, that would be
But
so
I'd
fun.
always been dreaming of that. But yes.
Oh, also, if there was a live action Tangled, I would love to be Rapunzel.
Yes, that would be so perfect. You're meant to do that too. Yes.
I just don't have that long of hair. So.
They've got wigs, right?
Need a little bit longer.
That doesn't matter.
I think they're making
Really?
I think they're doing Tangled as a Broadway show.
Too late.
No, never too late.
Oh, as a Broadway show, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, maybe I
like
have some
for the
time.
movie, like a
Yeah.
movie,
Well, either way, actually.
they'll probably do that. That's all they do now.
Yeah. True.
What is your best advice for a young performer?
I think just like to be yourself. Like, don't compare yourself to other people, because then you'll just not enjoy it as much. So if you're just doing what comes out of you naturally, then that will be the best. Yeah.
Changing from super sweet moment to hilarious, embarrassing moment. What has been your biggest blooper you've ever had performing or anything?
Oh man, I think there was this time I was reenacting the scene from Frozen where Elsa's playing with Anna and she's making the, you know, the hills in their castle.
Yeah.
And I slipped because my cousin was spraying a water bottle and it was making the floor slippery. So I was like singing and then I stood up and I slipped, which is funny because I was trying to be Elsa. So it's like Elsa slipped instead of Anna. You know, that was pretty embarrassing, but...
It's like I'm totally Anna now, you guys.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Well, I know that you have a YouTube channel, and I was wondering a little bit about that. We know you have like albums and everything. You released a lot. We have a lot of music on there.
Yeah.
Like, what's it called, and kind of what do you mainly do on that?
Yeah, it's called Kolbie on the Sea. So, Chloe, my name, and then and then just the letter C. Not like the ocean.
Oh,
But
I
it's
see.
kind of a play on words because I love the ocean. So I'm like, if I was on the sea, that would be cool. But C is also like the musical, like a chord that you can play on the guitar. So it's called Chloe on the Sea, and I post different videos of just like me singing cover songs or originals. And so a lot of the stuff that I've posted like on Spotify or whatever is also on YouTube. So yeah, I just like to share my work, and sometimes I'll do like a project and kind of post bit by bit as I work on it. So
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite song maybe that's on there that you've either originated or it's...
yeah, I think the one that It was one of my first ones that I posted. It's called If You Leave Me Now, and it's by Chicago. But I did a cover of it, and it kind of got a lot of views.
Yeah.
So that was pretty fun, because I got to see it just get more views, and it kind of gave me the, you know, kind of the motivation to keep doing it. Because I was like, okay, people like it, you know. But yeah.
That's perfect, yeah. So, I know that you have a pretty famous family, and you're pretty famous too. My family calls it the Von Trapp family, just like the Sound of Music, because I have a lot of siblings. You have an older brother, then it's you, then sister, then another sister, then your other sister, your other sister. So,
Yes.
lot of siblings.
Yeah.
Do you like having a lot of siblings?
I do, yeah. We really like playing music together. I think it's kind of funny because when we're on the stage, we are all like acting like everything's normal, you know, but sometimes we'll be in the middle of arguing about something, and we'll have to kind of like whisper like to finish a conversation, you know, behind the microphones and stuff. So we still have the family dynamics, but we do really enjoy playing music together. It's like a really big blessing to be able to do that. So
Where do y'all normally play?
we normally play at different restaurants like Agape Barbecue in Leander, or in Liberty Hill, and Dahlia Cafe in Liberty Hill. And then we also just play at different like retirement homes and different places like Sun City and Georgetown. We've played there a few times. So
Special.
yeah.
Yes. So I know your family's recorded albums, and there's one that ranch.
Yeah.
Is that like your favorite? Is that
Yeah, that one that we did at the ranch, the Longhorn Cattle. Like we wrote about our friend's ranch basically out in Burnett. So it's called Cold Copper. And that was one of my favorite albums, I think, because we got to record it in Austin at Arlen Studios, and it was really fun just writing about cows.
Yes.
But yeah, and I don't know, it wasn't really our typical style. So I feel like normally we do kind of older country music, but that album was kind of showcasing also our kind of modern side of things, you know, that we like to play too. So
Well, all of their albums are very pretty, and I gotta say, I do listen to them on my Alexa. I know sometimes I'm like, Alexa, play Family Shiloh, and she's like, okay, and it's just beautiful. And some of them just make me cry.
What's that one, Chloe? You probably wrote it, right? The one where you're like, oh, you sound like Adele to me. You always sound like Adele a lot.
Is it Come With Me, maybe? Is
Okay, I love that song. It's like where it's just, that one's beautiful. I love that one. It's really nice. You're a good songwriter.
Thank
really
you.
Good. You wrote that, right? Very talented.
Thank you.
And then it's gonna be a Longhorn Day or whatever. Who wrote that?
It's Gonna Be a Longhorn Day was written by my dad and me, I believe. And then a lot of those songs Dad and I collaborated on. So I think the Come With Me was the one that I wrote by myself, but all of the other ones were either my dad or like a collaboration of the siblings and him. So
Did you ask her who taught her to play and sing?
Oh, no, I didn't. So, who taught you to play the guitar and sing and all of that good stuff that you're amazing at?
Dad taught me to play the guitar, and then Mom kind of taught me to play like the violin. And then singing, I mean, I want to say they both taught me, but I think sitting next to my grandma in church taught me how to sing the best. Because she would always sing harmonies. So I was like, oh, she's doing something different than the other people. So then I would copy her and then learn how to harmonize and stuff.
That's awesome. That's sweet too.
It's really fun.
Is there anything else you'd like to share with us?
Go Kolbie.
Oh.
I just love your music and your voice, and yeah, I hope you keep doing this.
Thank you, and
That's what I would like to share.
sure hope so. I have a feeling I will, but thank you.
Family Shiloh, if you want to listen to Family Shiloh on Spotify or Apple Music or YouTube, we're under Family Shiloh on all those platforms. So yeah.
Well, Thank you so much for being here today. It was
Thank you.
amazing. I'm so glad I got to learn even more about you.
I know.
Isn't she amazing, you guys? Yeah, she is. Yay! Check out Chloe on the Sea on YouTube. Have a nice day.